I missed a drop on a pagan up. Still got beats and it still got pop. Run a man down in my Jordans, run a man down in my Balmain top. Messi, that's how I shoot my shot. But hello and welcome back to this channel. Thank you for joining me, Miss Royale. Basically, I asked if you could send in some questions on my Snapchat. That's my Snapchat. And on Instagram. That's my Instagram. and you did, and there was a good amount of questions sent in. There was a good amount. And I've made this video for you people, for everyone on here, everyone watching, everyone in the world, everyone in the universe. Basically, people kept asking me and DM me questions, and I thought, let's just turn this into a Q&A. That's exactly what I've gone to go and do. Some of these questions could not be incorporated.
No, is there something wrong with me?
No, brother, no.
Some of the questions can be made into a separate video. So let's just dive right into the questions. Okay, so the first question I have right now, it says, where is the first question? Okay, so the first question says, I've been natural for a few years now. I still don't know how to take care of my hair after I wash it. What products would you recommend for BB hair after it's been washed? What I firstly recommend is that you have a good leave-in conditioner, whether that is Cantu you can use. I will personally use the Blueberry Bliss leave-in conditioner because I just find it's better, it smells better. After you've washed your hair, so put that in. I also recommend you have like a hair butter or hair like oil, any oil of your choice, whether that's olive oil or what other oils are there really? There are many other oils out there. Whether that's olive oil you want to use, but you definitely need an oil or a butter to put onto your scalp, to put onto the body of your hair, to put onto the ends of your hair. Like you need that. You definitely need that on your head when you've come out from washing your hair. So maybe you want to look into purchasing butter blend, but yeah, you definitely need that. Also, when you've come out from washing your hair, I suggest you invest in some peppermint oil. It's not even invest because it's only a couple pennies. It might sound silly because it's not a natural product, but it is a product in my eyes. Peppermint oil, you take that peppermint oil, you braid your hair down, yeah, and you put that in between your scalp, in between the cornrows. I mean, yeah, your scalp feels like it's breathing. Like it's breathing for real. You need to go and buy some peppermint oil because your hair, it does stimulate hair growth. It really, really does, and you need to massage that in, yeah? Get the blood circulation going, get it flowing, yeah? So that's what I would say for you when you come out. You need to just make sure that your hair is moisturized, girl. You need to put in the right things. You definitely need to get the correct leave-in conditioner and a hair butter and peppermint oil. I'm telling you, you'll see a difference. Just from those three things alone, you will see a difference. You don't need to douse your hair in so many products, but you do need to find the ones that do work for you. And then if you want to style your hair and you want your curls to pop afterwards, I suggest you use the Curls Be Defined. That's what I definitely suggest you do, because that just makes your curls be looking nice. Or you flaxseed one, I've done a video on that, which also defines and keeps your curls popping. Yeah, next question. Tips for blow drying hair. Do I have tips for blow drying hair? Yes, I do. Okay, where should we begin? Just begin from the very beginning.
Ini the beginning. Ini the beginning.
Okay, so after you wash your hair with your shampoo, And then obviously you deep condition your hair too, if that's what you're doing. And now you're out the shower, you're out the sink from washing your hair. The first thing I would say is for you to section your hair into 2, 3, or 4 and spray a refreshener in your hair, whether that's the aloe refreshener or whether that's literally water and oil in a spray bottle. Just spray that into your hair. Then I would say you should add a little bit of butter blend to your scalp. Okay, being serious, you should get an oil and add that into your scalp and rub that all in. You gotta rub it, you gotta rub it all into your scalp. Then get your leave-in conditioner and rake that through your hair. Just rake it all through. After you get heat protected, you are blow drying your hair. You need to use heat protectant, especially if you're blow drying it out. So I'm presuming you're doing the one with heat, unless you're doing the one without heat, then okay. But if you're using the one with heat, you need to go and buy heat protectant and you need to spray that onto your hair, because I think many people forget that when they're blow drying their hair that they're applying heat and that you need heat protectant. So please apply the heat protectant, and so then brush all of that out. So you're brushing the leave-in conditioner, you're brushing your butter, whether that's butter blend or any oil you're using, and you're brushing in the heat protectant. You brush it all and then you blow dry, and that's literally it. That's all you need to do, sis. All you need to do is those 3 steps. And please blow dry your hair in sections. You cannot, as in obviously blow dry in sections. You cannot tackle your entire head of hair. It's not possible. You must do it in sections, because that way it means you'll shed less when you're like brushing it through and then probably detangling. So please do it in sections. Don't try and tackle everything. Okay, next question. I have 4B hair. I've recently started using rice water. It's made my hair thicker but not longer. Do you have any tips on length retention? Okay, so basically how to grow your hair. Yeah, there is a lot I can say on how to grow your hair, because this question can be split into three parts, and if I start talking about it now, the length of this video is going to go on forever. We don't want that. So I will make this question, how to grow your hair, into a separate video. Okay, so next question. How to do wash and go on low porosity hair that does not retain moisture. Okay, so in my video for butter blend, what was I saying? I think I even made a mistake. I don't even know why I made such a mistake, because I've done an entire post on Instagram about porosity, and I kept saying potency was the first mistake. I don't know why I kept saying that, but I kept saying potency. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm not good at, you know.
With low porosity hair, you cannot retain any moisture. Basically, your hair is always dry. I was so prepared for someone to talk about wash and go. I have a list right here in my book. So first of all, you wash your hair in the shower, and you're using the correct shampoo that's good for you, and then you're using the correct conditioner that is good for you. After washing your hair will have no definition more time than others. Okay, so what we need to do for wash and go is to add that definition right back into your hair. First of all, you section your hair and then put an oil of your choice and apply that to your hair and apply it to your scalp. So the reason why we put oil first is because hair gels do not hydrate your hair. If you were like me, I used to think by putting Eco Styler on my hair would help. I didn't know what I was thinking. I thought Eco Styler was hydrating my hair because it was like wet. No, it wasn't doing that. It was snapping it off. So please put enough oil and put enough moisturizer on your hair. Okay, so put that on and then put on the gel, whether you want to use Eco Styler or if you want to use Curl Speed Defined. You then put that on your hair and you get a wide tooth comb. You get your wide tooth comb and you just rake in the product. So a wide tooth comb will separate your curls from the beginning and you'll see a difference. Then get your fingers and just like rake through your hair like this, scrunch and stretch, scrunch and stretch, and that should make your curls bouncy. And that's literally how you do a wash and go. And then if you want to lay your edges now, do you know what you need to use? Let me go and show you. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see it properly, but basically it's a Gummy Professional Styling Wax, extra hold, extra stop, and it's basically £6 or $5.99. Go and get. There's nothing in this world that will tame your edges like this. There's nothing, I'm telling you. Okay, it's amazing. And that's basically how you do a wash and go. That's how you do a wash and go. I'll do another video on it, of me doing a wash and go, so you can actually see the steps fully. And I'll do it from like the beginning of me washing my hair and everything. Is it bad to dye your natural hair? No. Definitely not. I want to dye my natural hair. I'm so bored of black hair. Like, I think it's so boring right now on me personally. I want to dye my hair. So no, it's not bad to dye your natural hair, but you must do your research. You must do your research on how to dye your hair, because first of all, if you're going to dye your natural hair, you need to look into what dye you are using. Are you trying to permanently dye your hair? Are you trying to do like a semi-permanent? Many people, from the research I've done, have dyed their hair and then they've gone from low porosity hair to high porosity hair all of a sudden because of the hair dye. So, which that does mean you would have to change some of the daily or weekly products that you're using when you dye your hair. So, but the advice I can give you now on dyeing your hair is you need to definitely don't use a hair dye like Garnier, because Garnier is not for our hair type. Okay, you cannot go and use Garnier. You need to go and use Shea Moisture Organic Hair Dye, because it is for our hair type, and you can go and use that. You can feel like your hair isn't going to be damaged after it. Another thing is that you should not be dyeing your hair consistently. I would say permanently dye your hair once a year. And I know you're thinking, how will I keep the colour? How will I keep the colour? It's going to fade away. No, it won't fade away. Do you know why it won't fade away? Because you're going to be doing things like using semi-permanent dyes when necessary. You're going to be using things like rinse. You're going to be using things like all hair treatments which have pigment. Basically, these products, whether it's the pigmented one or the rinse or the semi-permanent dye, will just add on top onto your hair, so the color should not fade away like that. But you do want to dye your hair once a year if you are thinking to dye your hair. Do not consistently be doing root touch up and all of this stuff, because your hair will get damaged. Just use the semi-permanent and the rinses and the pigmented treatments to keep the color going. When dyeing your hair, we do not want to be having color damage, which is why we only dye it once a year. That is why it's best recommended average that you only dye your hair once a year. Okay, so basically those are the hair questions. There are some other questions here that I will just have to answer probably in the next video. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone who sent in your questions and participated and make this happen. Like, I am truly just here doing this for you guys who are struggling with hair, or you're a natural hair freak as well, and I'm here to help, so please support this, please subscribe, please support this, please subscribe, buy a butter blend, go and watch the video on what it does, go and look at the reviews on Instagram, message me directly if you want to know more about it, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.
I missed a drop on a pagan op. Still got beats and it still got pop. Run a man down in my Jordans, run a man down in my barmaid top. Messy, that's how I